Welcome back. Now, barely a month after he lost his bid to be freed from continued detention, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Namdi Kanu, has disbanded his legal team on the notion that the team did not do enough to quash his case and free him from continuous incarceration. According to reports, the detained IPOB leader has lost faith in the legal team, which he says has not been able to make a strong case to at least transfer him from the Department of State Services cell to Kuje Correctional Service Center now, where he would have more freedom now to relate with his family members and, of course, friends. The decision follows the Supreme Court's judgment on Friday, December the 15th, 2023, which mandated the continuation of Kanu'S trial on terrorism charges. The case, initiated in 2015, had been put on hold at the Federal High Court in Abuja after the Court of Appeal dismissed the charges in October 2022. The Court of Appeal's decision was based on what it described as the illegality of Kanu'S extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria in June 2021 for the continuation of his trial. However, in December, that's last year, the Supreme Court ruled that Kanu'S trial on terrorism must continue. Now, apart from the legal team, Kanu is also said to be unhappy with his medical team, which he feels has also not done enough to bring out a convincing medical report that could facilitate transfer now of his treatment from the DSS hospital and doctors to his chosen private doctors outside of the country. Joining me right now to shed more light on this latest development is Ifeanyi Ejiofor, who is Namdi Kanu's long-term lawyer. Mr. Ejiofor, thank you very much for joining us on the program. Help us confirm this report that we're getting about the IPOB leader now sacking his legal team that has been representing him at the Supreme Court and even the Court of Appeal.
Thank you so much. First of all, let me say this to you. I do not like giving credibility to speculations. Because the reports you are reading out now, I don't think I can confirm that as probably reason being given in that report, because I also read it online and I can't see any name source who disclosed source information to the public. So responding to that report, we amount to giving credibility to the report and source.
So what you're saying is that that never happened.
So what I can say to you at this point in time is that I've met him severally on this issue, even after the Supreme Court judgment. What I believe people should be concerned, and in this regard, the press should be concerned at this point in time, is that a judgment was delivered in his case on 15th of December 2023. To date, in the next probably couple of days, now it will be 1 month after, the certified true copy of the judgment has not been made available to him, which indirectly is impacting or delaying the hearing of the case before the trial court. The right to introduce a new lawyer to defend him, probably to lead this level with him, is constitutional right and his prerogative, within his prerogative to do that. I want you to get that clear. It shouldn't be an issue that
absolutely, but then I just want a confirmation from you. Has he changed his? Okay, go on.
Let's face the reality. I like being real in things I do, being realistic and also being objective, because we should also be worried that a part of the decision of the pronouncement of the Supreme Court on 15th of December 2023, one is that the revocation of his bail by the trial court is illegal, kind of, they condemn it in society. So, and that judgment of the Supreme Court, we held in restating this bail condition, particularly where his health situation is written on a daily basis. These are issues of concern. Then secondly, we have cases where, we have situations whereby over 5,000 innocent Biafrans and Igbo youths are being kidnapped, arrested and bundled and sent to Abuja. I just left court this morning because I went to argue as IPOB legal counsel, which of course you know I am. I went to argue an application on behalf of 100 persons arrested somewhere in Anambra State and brought to here and wrongly classified. So these are situations that will be giving us worry. The fact that after all I've tried this case in 2015, I've been in this case and I got him released on bail in 2017. apart from him and also other of his comrades that were also arrested along with him. And we've been there till 2021 when he was abducted from Kenya and brought here. And in 2022, Professor Michael Zekome joined us to lead the team. So, and he prosecuted the matter from Federal High Court there to Court of Appeal successfully to Supreme Court. So if at any point in time, Onyenduma Namdi Kanu decides to probably introduce a new person to lead this team, I don't think it's something that's worth causing confusion or what causing ripples.
But has that happened? Has he introduced a new person to lead his team?
The substance should be, the substance, I can't just confirm that. The substance will be because he has not officially communicated me about the new person coming in. But he has, he's within his right to introduce a new person to lead this team. I can confirm that to you. So within his right. So after I've severally met him when I was, after the judgment was delivered, and we extensively discussed this issue and other matters arising. So I'm surprised and also was shocked when I saw on paper that someone was writing about inability of the legal of Professor Michael Zekome legal this team to quash the charge. Which charge are you talking about? A charge that was quashed by Federal High Court, 8-count charge, remaining 7. And at the Court of Appeal, being led by Chief Michael Zekome, the same charge was also, the entire charge was also quashed. And the court made far-reaching pronouncement about his the order to release him and also restraining any court from Nigeria from trying him before they went to appeal before the Supreme Court. You won't say that Zekome has not done much. He has done incredibly well.
But is this still the one in charge? Is this still the one? Is this still the one?
That's not what I'm saying. I said I can't confirm to you that he has appointed a new lawyer to lead the team. That I cannot confirm because it's something we have to await. We have to wait till the day the matter will come up in court. This is what I can tell you, and that shouldn't be a problem. As I told you, as I've earlier mentioned, indicated, right to choice of counsel is a constitutional right of any citizen. Of course, he can appoint anybody to represent him. It shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be something that will be causing problem. He can even on the day, a day slated for the hearing of the matter, appoint another senior advocate to represent him. That shouldn't be a problem. What we should be concerned with now is about his health situation. One, about his medical condition, about the delay in hearing of the case before the trial court. That's what we should be, what Nigeria should be concerned with. Because this matter came up before the Supreme Court on 15th of December, and the court directed that the trial court should commence the matter de novo. So what we should be concerned, what is delaying the hearing of this matter before the trial court? What is delaying the release of judgment to his lawyers? So these are things we should be concerned with. This is a person that court say he should go and continue his trial before the trial court since 15th of December, and nothing has been heard about that, and no charge has been served. No date has been fixed. I've written to the court.
Sorry to interject. Let me ask you this: with all this back and forth in various courts, and you are a lawyer. I mean, obviously you're not happy with what is happening, but when you look at this critically, don't you get the impression that perhaps this case can only be resolved politically and not through the courts? And is that an option that you're pursuing as well?
No, maybe this should be the first time where I'm being on your platform on this subject. In my various press interviews, I made my position very clear about political solution to the matter. It's go without saying. It's sacrosanct. So, and I know there are moves towards political resolution of the matter, which is underway. But I cannot confirm that to you too. So, but there are moves presently ongoing for political resolution. Why the legal process is going, but I had wanted the legal process to commence in NS so that both of them will go simultaneously and possibly will arrive at a solution as quick as possible. Thank you.
What exactly is the state of health of Mazen Namdi Kanu?
He is not sound medical-wise. I'm not authorized to give you his medical reports because I have all of them with me. But he's not sound medical-wise. Surely before the Christmas during Christmas, he was quickly attended to by the medical doctor. He has to demand to see his medical doctor who came. A senior doctor who came to visit him, and on a number of complaints, serious complaints arising from his medical situation. So this situation demands immediate attention. And these are not issues that can be resolved medical-wise while in the facility of SSS. It's issues that can be resolved when he is freed and possibly not in this country too. So because I wouldn't want to go deep into the details of his medical state because they're a private issue. But what I know is that his medical condition is not such that can be taken care of while in the facility of SSS. It's such that requires his immediate release and also probably being flight overseas to be given the adequate and appropriate medical care it deserved in the circumstances of deteriorating health situation. Thank you.
And I'm happy you talked about a political solution, that something is happening along that line. But are you not surprised? Because people have been asking that question, that the current government has been in place now since May of last year. And up till this moment, we've not seen, for instance, the Southeast governors come together, and political leaders from the Southeast come together and go to the president and speak with him over this issue. Is that what we expect to see in the probably coming days and weeks?
What I know is that I cannot confirm to you what they have in mind. I mean, when you talk about Southeast governors, because they have independence, they are on their own. So if they are making moves secretly, I can't confirm to you. If they're going to publicly come to announce to the world that are going to meet the president to demand for the release of Namdi Kanu, that's their own approach. But I know of a fact that there are moves going on. So for political solution, I know of a fact, and I can confirm that to you. There are moves going on which I'm not part of, but I know there are moves going on for political solution. So this I can confirm to you, and I may not give you further details to that effect. So, but if governor decide to publicly announce about their decision to go and see Mr. President and discuss about issues concerning this matter, and our client is within their right. So, but if they're doing that remotely, if they have other strategies towards that, on how they are pursuing it, I cannot confirm. So, but I know of a fact that there are moves going on now for political solution. I can confirm to you. And also want to appeal to press, appeal to the Nigerians to help, to lend their voice, to demand for his release, 1, 2. If he's not being released, to demand for a date to be fixed for the hearing of this case. And also to demand for the judgment of the Supreme Court to be given to him. So that whatever opportunities created by the judgment of the Supreme Court will be explored at the trial court. So it's very important that we lend our voice, not about who is coming in to take over his legal team or who is coming in to do this or do that. That shouldn't be that shouldn't be a concern that will be raising dust all over the places. It shouldn't be. What should be important at this point in time is what is happening to his case. Supreme Court gave a decision, delivered a judgment on 15th of December, saying go back to trial court in a civilized world. Immediately that judgment was delivered, it's supposed to have been presented to court the next day or probably immediately after the vacation. But here we are. It hasn't been, no day has been fixed. And I've personally written to Federal High Court, asking them for us to oblige us a date before Christmas for hearing of this case, and it has not been responded to. So if a date has been given, these are issues of serious concern that people should be concerned with. Let a date be fixed for the hearing of this application matter. Let's also prevail on the system, on the appropriate quarters to avail him of the satisfactory cover of the judgment delivered in his case since 15th of December 2023. This is an important, pertinent issue we should be concerned with. Thank you, my brother, for having me on your platform. And also about the plight of those, of course, you are away. Just last week, the 2nd of December 2023, 36 innocent young Nigerian youths from Southeast were discharged by a court in Ebonyi State. They were discharged by a court in Ebonyi State. And right inside the court, that's the second time they've been discharged of frivolous charges being brought against them. They were arrested. Now, who is talking about that? Nobody. Over 100 persons were arrested in the Southeast on their way going for a meeting in a broad daylight. And they were brought up here and classified as terrorists. Today we are in court on their matter. So nobody's talking about this. We have people in their thousands who were arrested, who have nothing to do with the violence going on in the Southeast. They're arrested and bundled to this place. And nobody's speaking about them. So these are issues I want the press to get involved too. It's matters of concern. It should be matters of concern to the press and also to the Nigerians. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, lawyer to Namdi Kanu, we want to thank you very much for coming on the program, and we want to thank you very much for shedding light on this issue. Thanks a lot for your time. All right, we'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Stay with us, don't go away. Opinions are free, facts are sacred, but truth is universal. How, in practical terms, can we, for instance, de-escalate the tension?
President must see himself as the president of the Federal Republic.
We know where the enemy is. 3 places. The Lake Chad Basin, the border area between Nigeria and Cameroon, and then the Sambisa Forest.
On DEJI360, we give you a complete dose of everything. Opinion, facts, and undiluted truth.
I hardly believe what politicians say in this part of the world.
A new Nigeria is possible, a future is possible.
We delve into the issues, dissect it so that you can understand it, and use it to take action.
I don't think there's any need for any governor to look for grant for ranching.
DEJI360, dissecting the issues.